Hey guys, what's going on? Dace here, and today we're going to be checking out something that wasn't on my radar, Overdriven Reloaded Special Edition for Switch, um, but I saw that it got a sale. Ooh, I like the sound of that. And it went from like 10 bucks normally to the sale price of 125 Canadian, so I figured, yeah, I'm totally going to snag that and just, yeah, it's a great opportunity to just check it out, share it with you guys, see what we think. So yeah, nice. Right off the bat, we got all sorts of stuff. Soundtracks, options, achievements, leaderboards, minigames, Manic Arcade. So I think we'll just jump into Arcade and see what's up with that. Join. Okay, so nice. So we got two prototypes to check out. I'm thinking maybe we'll scope this one.
Hello, pilot of the Overdriven spaceship. The space station is under attack. Use left stick to move the ship.
Yes. Might as well just do this on my own. Okay, straightforward. Do we have... Nice, I was just about to wonder about that. Cool. And then I'd imagine we have... Cool.
Press down or Y to change your ship's color. Make a line of 3
Interesting.
colors blocks by shooting on it.
Okay. Does that have any relevance though? Like, what does it do? I didn't bother reading all of what she babbled on about, but anyway, we'll just get right into it. Sweet. Okay, so right off the bat, I'm liking just how much action they plunge you into. Not that it's like an insane amount, but it's not like it's this tiny build-up either. Let's get that health. Oh, okay, so the hitbox is not what I thought it might be. Either that or I just did not calculate that one closely enough, but I totally thought I wouldn't get hit in the middle there. Oh man, this is starting to feel crazy cool. And the music? That's the thing, like with shmups you can have such a mixed bag depending on what you're playing. A mixed bag of music, I mean. But this, yeah, I always like when we get like stuff more in the direction of metal. So I'm definitely appreciating that. But I like a wide variety, like anything from like the wonky techno style, like whatever, to like the techno opera in Darius Gaiden. Oh, for those who know what I'm referring to. Yeah, it's just fantastic. And I'm loving the sound effects. We got like all the cling, 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 cling as you're like collecting stars and stuff. Okay, so that's, I think, one enemy you're probably going to want to be like in the middle of the screen for when you first come to him. Otherwise, like, we're just hugging the corner because there's no sense just creeping around and getting hit when we don't need to. Yeah, it's crazy how jacked we are already. Get some health. Get you. Warning, shit is hitting the fan. Okay, so we got some destructible stuff too. I can see that Okay, let's go like that. I can see that being something where you gotta like blast through sections and do it fast enough to make it through. But yeah, overall, oh, just crazy. Just such a widespread shot. It's nuts. But yeah, overall, like everything's feeling great control-wise. So yeah, let's go up this way. We got that. Yeah, like no complaints there. It's feeling fantastic, smooth, tight. Everything's sounding great. No complaints there either. Like, so far I'm really enjoying this. Like, I know it's not gonna be, like, I can tell you right now, it's not gonna be one that, like, I'm gonna be picking up every day, like some, but, like, stuff like this is still really cool just to check out and share, spread the word, because, hey, it's another shmup. And I always love gobbling shmups and just seeing what's what and what I like, and if it helps other people zero in on one that they really like, then hey, it's totally worth the price. And to be honest, not every shmup you play is going to be your favorite, and it doesn't have to be. I think it's just a lot of fun checking out games in this genre because they're so good. What a sweet song for like coming up to the first boss. So we're already doing damage. Sweet. I think that's great. It's not like we're waiting and for him to like come all the way on screen and then attack. So they're, in case you weren't noticing, he's shooting like little missiles or whatever that I was shooting down. Yeah, interesting. Stage clear. It's crazy how they just have it set up where like when you're doing the concentrated blast, your health just drops. Like obviously I noticed that, but I'm only commenting on it now. So it's like, yeah, there may be times where you, ooh, yikes, okay, where you don't want to be doing that because you might just be like one hit from getting taken out in that situation. Jeez, that was just silly. But yeah. Let's go up here. Oh, I love this song. I'm like, yeah, I'm really starting to enjoy this more and more. Okay, that could have been done a little cleaner. Are we gonna, I didn't want to like risk it, but then I was kind of like just there anyway and then got taken out. But I was thinking like, yeah, maybe I won't attempt doing this dude because he's probably got quite the HP still, so. Those take a little while. And the visuals, like I'm actually really impressed with like the colors and just like the chaotic flashes and all that kind of stuff too. And the fact that like the bullets are all distinguishable, or the shots rather. It's not like you are wondering where the enemy fire is. Oh, crazy. Like, Raiden 5 is a prime example of, like, sometimes you, like, until you're used to it, I mean, and even then, like, sometimes you have shots that you just can barely make out that they're even there because they're blending with the background. That's, like, one thing I'm not crazy about when it comes to that game. And I know others have expressed issue with that as well. But in games like this, I like when everything's just crisp, and you know exactly where and at what speed, and yeah, just easy to distinguish. It makes a big difference. So with those ones, I'm like noticing that they shoot out a ring when you blow them up, so you might not want to like always be taking them out. But then these ones are just firing that off anyway, so we might as well just get rid of them. Oh, dude, come on, man. I thought it would open that a little faster than it did.
You're entering an area of turbulence.
That's great. Okay, so what do we got here? I do like that the game is at least credit-based. Sometimes when you have like infinite continues, it can kind of take away the motivation to, excuse me, excuse me. Yeah, my throat's been a little dry since I've been doing a bunch of recording. Okay, first off, I'll chat when we get out of here. Yeah, sometimes I feel as though, aw, give me a break, man. When you have infinite continues, that can sometimes take away from the motivation to actually play and get better. And I mean, it's always going to be up to the player to challenge themselves in that situation. But at the same time, for those who aren't in it for getting better, it's kind of like a toss-up, because on one hand, it's like, okay, it's approachable for people who just want like a quick shmup and they want to get into the genre, they want to play these games, but they don't want the challenge that sometimes these games demand. So yeah, whoa, what on earth is this? So in that sense, they're approachable because, like, yeah, you can get into it, you have a health bar and lives, and then your credits. So it's not like it's some of the classics where it's like, oh, essentially 3 hits and you're done, or Instared and Binary Stars, which is one of my favorites, by the way. Like that is like 1 life, jeez, and you're toast. Like if you go through your single health bar, actually there are power-ups and whatever. I don't seem to have like picked up a bomb at all. Like what? Because okay, whatever. Let's just get over it. I'm getting sidetracked though. So yeah, in some ways, yeah, the credit system is great, especially for people who are just getting into shmups, or those who just like, yeah, want to do it within the limitations of what you're given. Okay, yeah, I'm just gonna like focus and not babble on. Yeah, this is not where I want to be in terms of screen position, but we'll make do. Yeah, prefer being in the middle where you can just like take out things on either side. Let's just go up here for a minute. Oh, did not even mean to do that. There we go. Sweet. Okay.
Prothean soldiers detected on the frozen planet.
Yeah, that's great. Okay, well, whatever. We're just gonna ignore that guy then. Yeah, crazy. I'm wondering, like, am I just not seeing these bombs or what? Like, why don't we have access? Like, I'm pressing B. And I certainly don't think I've used... Like, if we started with some, I don't think I've burned through any, or who knows what's up with that. But yeah, to finish my thought, if I didn't already, even though it's always up to the player in situations where you have infinite continues, I still feel like it just kind of makes it that much more like for people who aren't in it for actually challenging themselves, I feel like that kind of caters to like, oh, okay, I can just like coast my way through and like not care because no matter what, I'm gonna beat the game anyway. So in that sense, it doesn't really teach you to get better. Yeah, so I just want to like make sure I got that point across. Loving the look of this level, by the way, like just the frosty and like we got snow, we got ice down below, like just really cool look. Dun, 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 dun. Like it's flashing the B button, which I'm just noticing. Ooh. Interesting. So I'm assuming I have a bomb ready. And I wasn't paying attention earlier when I was pressing B and not getting anything if we just didn't have one at that point. Oh, interesting. Those guys were coming up from below. Oh, what? Did I just see that correctly? The second shot forward was like closer together? Or am I imagining things? That because I'm almost positive I dodged the first one, but not the second one. And I don't recall. Ooh, okay, interesting. Yeah, the enemy variety is interesting because we got like all these dudes. Like we got ships, and then all of a sudden we got eyeballs, and not sure what's going on here, but enjoying it either way. For what it is, definitely, and for the price. Like honestly, I'm not complaining about this. That is for sure. It's pretty cool so far. It's not something that like I'm gonna be playing every day and like, oh yeah, I just want to like. And it doesn't need to be that. Ooh, there's another alien artifact. Yes, we got it. But hey, that doesn't mean that isn't going to be the case for other people. Like, and that's part of why I love checking these out, is because like I get to see a new shmup, you guys get to see a new shmup that you maybe didn't know about, and if it hits the mark for you, then that is awesome. And I'm not saying it doesn't. Like, it's just I can tell it's just not up there with certain shmups that I absolutely adore. That's totally fine too. Wild. Okay, so
Stage clear.
that is that.
Our enemy is the Kruthian's empire. Kruthian Emperor wants to colonize the SHMUPOCALYPSE. You reach the Kruthian's defense line.
And speaking of enemy variety, like now we got insects and all sorts of stuff. Oh, okay, I see what we're doing here. Oh, come on, man. Okay, let's just go like that. Jeez. When there's a lot going on, it almost makes more sense to just be very, very careful with your beam if you don't want to be losing lives and all that kind of stuff. Okay, interesting. Oh, what on earth? Or maybe the bomb... Yeah, okay, so I think the bombs, like if you get hit without using a bomb, then it just takes the bomb away. This is a gorgeous background, by the way. Alien artifact. Are we actually... Oh, okay. For a second I was like, there's no way we're at the boss already. Like, what on earth? Nice. Okay, let's get rid of you guys. Like that. I cannot get over how wide of a spread you have. It's just fantastic. Ooh, that was close. Aw, I missed my opportunity to shoot that guy down. Let's go through here, up here. Oh, yikes. Get that. I wonder if they're gonna have us, yeah, going through here now. Oh, this just looks brilliant to me. Just the colors, the explosions, like everything going off. It's fantastic. Ooh, nice. And then we want to go... Oh, wait, what are we doing? There we go, okay. Yeah, let's switch up to, like, Key Lime Laser Blast. Ooh, interesting. Oh, okay. So he's coming down at us. Okay. Oh, I was not even paying attention to that guy. But to be honest, it doesn't really matter because guess what? We got so many, like, lives, and we're done.
Stage clear.
Okay, next level. So yeah, this is sweet. So yeah, like I was saying, I just love like, I'm not 100% sure, like, how important this color changing business is, or like whatever. Like, obviously it gets you through a few areas and stuff, but like, you don't see too many areas where it matters, or where you like really depend on that. But at the same time, even if there was no purpose other than switching color for preference purposes, I think that's great, because like, yeah, like I said, you got like the nice key lime, like, or maybe you're feeling like nature-y and like nice green forest, all that kind of stuff. Or maybe like aggressive red, like you just want to get in there and like crush. Or maybe you're feeling like, okay, yeah, like I just want to like play a little more frosty, and like maybe there's even an item hidden there. But like the cool blues, like you're a cool kid, you're like on top of it. Or maybe you're feeling more like, oh yeah, just like have a nice lunch with some mustard, so we're gonna go with the yellow. Like, it's just, yeah, it's a nice little touch, whether there's much of a purpose or not. But yeah, chances are like that cube, clearly had something in it, so I'm sure there's more to be fiddling around with. But right now I think we're gonna play as Colonel Mustard. It's crazy. Let's go this way. Okay, this calls for like red. Yeah, you move very, very slow. And it's going to be different for every game where you do have a concentrated burst and move slowly. But like, this is very, very slow compared to other shmups that I've dabbled in. Let's go like that. Let's go like this. Okay, let's just get rid of those guys. Yeah, the thing is too, like, they seem to have it set up in a way where like you can accumulate a ton of essentially lives, because like our health bar is sitting at 18, so like that's pretty huge where I come from. That's a lot of lives. Is this like taking any damage? Okay, I was gonna say, like, what is going on here? Pretty straightforward, but at least they have something like this included just to switch things up a little bit. Because yeah, the levels, they don't seem long and wild. What? Okay, had I a bomb, I'd probably have used it there. But yeah, the levels don't seem like tedious. Like, I think the pace, like, there's just so much going on a lot of the time that even though the levels are kind of like more lengthy, they don't seem drawn out either. Not to me anyway. Like, this is just like, yeah, cool. Like, we're just getting into it, having a fun time, just checking things out and making our way, progressing, all that kind of stuff. Warning, warning. Now, is it a boss or is it just another? Okay, the Ghost Defender. Interesting. Yeah, we also have like a very strange variety of bosses, because like we got big ships and then we got aliens like this. Okay, this is interesting too. Oh yikes! Yeah, we don't want to be doing that. We want to be avoiding that kind of stuff, I think. But yeah, it's neat when a boss fight isn't just like one room and or one space rather. Oh, I was not even paying attention. where you're just, yeah, going at the boss. It's neat when you kind of traverse and go through other obstacles. Okay, I thought I could totally just skim beside that, but that was not the case. So yeah, this hitbox is something different. Might as well just stay down here so I have maximum time to avoid these areas. Not that this feels like much of a challenge, to be honest, but it doesn't hurt to be on the safe side. Oh my goodness. That was my bad. Okay. Well, you know what, guys? I think that's a great place to leave off. Yeah, like, so far I'm liking what I'm seeing. Like I said, it's not going to be something that I play religiously like other ones, but for the price currently, yeah, like, why not pick it up and check it out for yourself if you like what you see, of course. It's not going to be everyone's thing, but yeah, I think it's decent for what it is and for what you pay, for sure. I think it's got some really cool qualities to it, and yeah, I definitely have enjoyed this. So anyway, you guys can let me know what you think in the comments below. If you've played this, if this piqued your interest, if you're gonna get it because you like what you see, or any of that kind of stuff, let me know. You guys have an awesome one. Thanks again, and we'll see you next time.